The executive director is the guy who's got to send in all the paperwork. I really feel like I'm an anti-trafficking strategist at heart. As part of the anti-trafficking community, we focus on the buyer. Who's creating the demand, and how did they get there? That person didn't decide to buy somebody one day. That decision was really a culmination of a number of factors. The flip side of that is that person being exploited, they didn't just get sold that day. Their story has many of the same factors in it. Demand disruption's purpose is to disrupt the demand that perpetuates human trafficking in our city and in our nation. When we talk about trafficking and how to disrupt this cycle, we talk about a timeline. That timeline starts very, very early. The average age for first exposure to pornography is about 9 years old. We start to see this escalation of severity, and we see all of those factors that lead to vulnerability, but also lead to buying. And so demand disruption's fundamental approach is one of vulnerability and empathy. Christians around the world know that we're forgiven before we forgive, right? We're able to understand that at a fundamental level. And it's a powerful thing to remember when we're engaging with somebody that maybe is tied up in an unwanted sexual behavior, whether it's pornography, whether it's sex buying, whether it's strip clubs. That person got there somehow. Let's lead with vulnerability and empathy and understand where they are, meet them where they are. The church is not a courtroom for judgment. The church is a workshop. When people ask us what we do, where my heart is, the Church Body Project is that ability to come shoulder to shoulder with the church and not just do a one-time presentation, but begin a conversation that creates a resilient legacy within that church where we don't have to be there. There are leaders in the church that can help facilitate that sort of healing and open conversation. If we just keep sending firemen to the fire and nobody shuts off the gas, we will never beat this thing. The way you fight trafficking is you become a difference maker in your circle, at your dinner table, in your community, and in your church. We're focused on disrupting that cycle by addressing demand.